Welcome to a painting tutorial of Captain Crawtooth. This is a speed painting video for using contrast colors, and so we're going to go ahead and dive right in. As always, we prime our models with white rattle paint, and here Captain Crawtooth's card shows that we're going to start off with orc flesh. You can use any different green that you want, but I wanted a brighter green for the flesh, and so starting off with orc flesh. And as you can see, I'm very careful in staying within, quote, the lines of the subject that I am painting, because contrast colors works where they show off the color underneath, and that's why you don't want to be messy and overlapping your colors into other areas. So I'm going to do the whole body first, and because I want to do two-tone for the body, I am just getting the scales green here. And this is what it looks like finished. And now I'm going to switch to Militarum green just to provide a little bit of change with the color. You don't have to do this. You can paint the entire thing in one green color, but I like changing it up a little bit, and we'll go ahead and do his spines along the back in this color. So this goes by pretty quick because there isn't a whole lot. Just remember that you have one poking through the back of his vest or his coat in the back. Now I'm going to be using Apothecary White because most of his jacket is white, and it's a little bit hard to see here in the video, but this just gives the white a subtle shade that I think goes really well. And so just do his hat as well as his jacket, and I'm pretty liberal with it when I paint over white just to give some depth to the white, and I really like this color a lot. Then wait for it to dry before moving on to the next color. Snakebite leather is going to look really awesome on the rope, and there's a lot of rope on Crawtooth here, and so I'm pretty liberal with it because I want the shade to go into the recesses, but contrast colors works best where you have a lot of texture, and this rope has a lot of crevices where the color can just go in. I really like this color a lot, and as you can see here, I think it's the perfect color for rope, and the color is just so good in terms of seeping into the crevices and providing shading. And that's the number one benefit of contrast colors, is with just one coat you can get shading in. You don't have to go back and do a flat coat and then put in shade after that. It all does it in one step, and that's why I think it saves a lot of time here. Now I'm going to be using my plate mail metal from Army Painter, but you can use any silver that you want. This is not a contrast color, and I'm just going to be coloring in the anchor that he has here. As well, I'm also going to be painting the stitches on his shoulders on both sides. Now I'm going to be grabbing my Army Painter Red Tone Quick Shade. You don't have to do this. You can do a red or a pink for Crawtooth's tongue, but this is a fast way just to provide a little bit of color onto the tongue, and that's all that takes. Next, you can either use Seraphim Sepia or Skeleton Horde. They basically have the exact same effect. And I do both his claws on his feet, as well as the spine part on his tail. Go ahead and grab any gold that you have and do the anchor on his shoulder, as well as the buttons on his coat and the helm on his hat. Go ahead and grab Dark Tone or Nuln Oil. Again, they have the exact same effect, so it doesn't really matter. Army Painter is a little bit cheaper. And then I also highlight over the silver on his shoulders, as well as all the gold around the buttons, as well as on his hat. The teeth get some of this shading in. And it just helps highlight or provide some depth to these lighter colors, to the white in particular. Now I'm going to use my black. I always use craft paints, cheap craft paints for both black and white. And the black is just this little part on his hat. And I'm going to use the white just to highlight the teeth a little bit, since the black wash, darkened them up a little bit too much. And there you have it, really quick. Crawtooth turned out really well for a very fast paint job using Games Workshop contrast colors. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. If so, go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe for staying in tune with all my other painting tutorials for Riot Quest or any of your other favorite miniature games. So thank you so much, and we will see you next time.